Future audience. I am Shaggy. I am Philalitea. I don't know why I'm still sitting here like this. I don't know why I am the way I am sometimes. I'm sat here with my shoe half off my right foot, my left foot itching enough to take my left shoe off on my left foot. I need to get something to drink. I want something sweet to drink, so I was thinking, a Mountain Dew might be nice. But I'm just sitting here and said I went live. And now, future audience, we're going to wait for people to creep in. I should have told the Discord, and I need to get better at using my Patreon to let you guys know what I'm doing. I'll get organized. I'll get organized. Tell the Patreon audience I'm here, so give me a second. Hello, Jellyfish for Life. Sorry, guys, give me just a second here. I'm doing some links. Okay, thank you for your patience. How you doing, Jellyfish for Life? Passing out the links to my Patreon and Discord subscribers, followers, friends, whatever. Passing it out there so that people can get the notification 3 times and be really annoyed with me. But that's what mailing lists and forums of this nature are for, right? I think so, anyway. So I just watched The Toxic Avenger, and here they come. Here come the here come my regulars. I just watched The Toxic Avenger, and I liked it a great deal, actually. What's up, Danny? How are you doing? I just watched The Toxic Avenger, and I liked it a great deal. So I'm going to try to talk about it without spoiling it, and kind of without talking about it. It was real good. It starts real dumb. Real dumb. But I have to start backward if I'm going to talk about this movie in a serious way. I have to start backward. I have to start at the credits. The characters that you will recognize, the actors that you will recognize, are all big Hollywood American recognized actors, right? Peter Dinklage, Frodo Baggins, Kevin Bacon. You recognize these people. You know these people. Hey, Greenie. You recognize and know these people. And I should say this before I get anywhere further. I'm eligible for memberships. I've turned my memberships on. I will do my best to honor the members only lives and members only shorts. So that's $5 a month. And that was a fart. There are a lot of people that asked me for those. And so Peter Dinklage is our main character. I didn't know that going in. I didn't know anything other than the title going in. But we do have to start at the credits, because it's really important that the main characters that you recognize. You know these actors. Everybody else is Eastern European. Everybody else. I sat through the credits, and I'm really glad I did. No spoilers. Let's sit through the credits. Hello, Leonardo. Hello, Nugbucket. Everybody. This movie was made in Bulgaria. So there are a lot of things about this movie that until the second act, I was not prepared to enjoy. On second watch, I will like this movie very much. But until I watched the credits, I thought A minus. A minus. Say hi to Leonardo. Hi, Leonardo. Oh, Morgan is doing the mech bit from this morning. Good morning. Oh, that was very quick. Good morning, Rach. Or welcome back, Rach. But anyway, once the movie was over, I understood something. What I understood is that in Eastern Europe, they think the Venom movies are hilarious. They think the Venom movies are hilarious. So this movie is in a weird, specifically not Marvel, faux New Jersey that doesn't make sense until very much in the second act. And then once the second act rolled around, I was laughing hysterically. This is a very, very, very funny movie. But it's not like Naked Gun. It's a spoof. It's absolutely a parody in the same way that Naked Gun is a spoof and a parody. But the humor is not the same. That movie is very good actors, very smart people delivering very, very witty, dumb lines. This movie asked itself, what was good about horror movies in the 60s, 70s, 80s, and the early 90s? What was good about those movies? The practical effects, the costume work, and nothing else. And so they made a movie where the costumes, the Toxic Avenger costume, hello for us, the Toxic Avenger costume, Toxic Avenger, Vivek, it's in the title. The Toxic Avenger costume is awesome. The articulation in the face, it's so subtle you wouldn't think, if you just for a second just let yourself believe that it's not a prosthetic. It didn't look like a prosthetic. It looked like that had happened to Peter Dinklage. And they left his one eye, and it was a really good choice. They left his right eye. I'm doing this on the camera because it's my right eye relative to you. But they left his right eye good. So his human right eye, you can see the actor emoting with just his right eye. That's an interesting choice because the right eye does not convey truth or emotion. The left eye conveys truth and emotion because the left eye is connected to the right hemisphere of the brain. So giving him his right eye to emote with was brilliant for the purposes specifically of the comedy. If you're going to, at one point I texted my girlfriend and I said, this is a movie where somebody said, let's give really good actors the worst possible lines. But then by the end of the movie, they start to make fun of how bad the dialogue is, and then it becomes really funny. It was really, really, really funny. Some of the dialogue it's dumb witty. And then there are also a ton of Russian meta jokes that I didn't understand at first. I was like, why are there so many Russian meta jokes? Like, and not just Russian, South African. Why are there so many Dutch language jokes happening in this movie? What was that band? Dia Antwoord? Why are they referencing Dia Antwoord so often? It's because the people who made this movie are from those parts of the world. They like that shit because it's native to them. And so they made the campiest fucking movie I've ever sat through all the way through. And it was good. I don't know what that means, Morgan. Are you well, Morgan? Or is Leonardo just getting you to say weird things? So I don't want to spoil anything about this movie. This movie deserves this movie deserves your patience, and it deserves you to go into it understanding that it is a comedy. I went into it thinking that it was something else entirely, that it was taking itself self seriously, if you can understand the double self there, why I did that. But boy, it was starting to piss me off. At the beginning, it was starting to piss me off because I'm like that. But it was really good. Highly recommend. Highly recommend. And then that's all I want to say about it. It had some of the best, some of the funniest lines, but I don't remember. I didn't write any of them down. I texted a few of them out. Some of the lines in this movie are really funny. And then once again, this is just a thank you, Danny. Thank you. Really. Thank you, guys. Um, the humor, some of the jokes uh, are so dumb. They're so dumb that only a Russian could think they're funny. And that in its own right is funny. It becomes funny uh, how the writers, when they wrote the jokes thinking Okay, how does this land for somebody who's too stupid to understand the movie, and how does this land for somebody who's smart enough to understand this movie? And so I was hearing people in the front row laugh at the things that I was going, that's something only an idiot would laugh at. And then I was laughing at things that nobody else in the theater laughed at. It's a really good movie, really well written, and I wouldn't even say that it's the kind of movie that was tested to death. What are they? We went through this again today. Product tested to death or focus tested to death. I don't think it was focus tested to death. Um, I think it's just a really good movie. It's a really good movie that had a lot of people who wanted to show their hands on a Hollywood stage, that they could do what a Hollywood movie crew can do. And I've been saying the whole time I've been homeless, I've been saying the whole time I've been homeless, that this Ukraine war, that the Eastern Europe, Russia, all these people that bitch about Hollywood and the way Hollywood portrays their countries and portrays their humor, not getting it right. I have been saying the whole time, then you make a fucking movie. You write a script. You get it greenlit. You shoot it in your town. You get Canada paid for this. You get Canada to pay for it. You get Bulgaria to pay for it. You get Kiev, Ukraine to pay for it. And you make a fucking movie that represents your people. You do it. And I only went to watch that because Alec went and watched it. So it's got word of mouth. I didn't know Dinklage was in it. I didn't know these people were in it. And I do have a real question now. I'm done talking about it. I'm really proud. I'm really proud of this movie crew. I am really proud of all of those OVs. Just all those OVs. It was just a wall of people whose last name was OV. And I am just so fucking thrilled that they did the exact thing I've been bitching about for years. And especially during the writer's strike. You fucking make something. Quit bitching about what other people do. You do something. And this film crew, hundreds of people worked on this, it seemed like, made something that was really cool. A really fun labor of love. That would have been an A- if I hadn't stayed and watched the credits. It was an A-, and then I watched the credits and realized, oh, this isn't an American movie. Oh, cool. It's homaging all of the things about cinema that it's liked, and it's showing we can do this too. Bulgarians and Ukrainians and all of these OVs, right? All of these Eastern European people, all these Slavic people, they can do it too. You don't have to be white and backed by Jewish money. I'm joking about that because I kind of back by Jewish money, and I'm right to make a movie. I want to make movies. And so I very much want to encourage people who aren't me to make movies too, because I'm not going to be as good as they are. I just spent the last 30 minutes listening to the book club. And I think I enjoyed that as much as the movie. Thank you, Danny. Okay, now I do have a question for you, film buffs. I have a question for my film buffs in the audience. Does Kevin Bacon yeet things a lot? Does he just throw things across a room a lot in his movies? With Kevin Bacon, I've only watched some of Tremors and Hollow Man. Those are the only Kevin Bacon movies I've ever seen. Does he throw things a lot in his movies? Because there are two moments in this movie where he's holding a Frappuccino and he's sipping it like a girl. And then he turns around and he just yeets it into the set. And it's one of the funniest things I've ever seen. Because it comes out of nowhere. And it's very funny. And I'm not spoiling the joke. But it's not a recurring theme in the movie. It just happens these two times. And so I'm wondering, is it a reference to some other movie that he's made? Does he yeet things? Or was it just funny to have him yeet a Frappuccino? Because yeeting a Frappuccino is funny in its own right. What's the deal with chapters in books? It gives the person who's reading a spot to stop, so they know where they are and they know where to pick up if they just want to read the book without reading it all the way through. He throws things. Did he play like in a baseball movie or something, Morgan? You're saying that he throws things frequently in the movies you watch. You can think of him throwing things. Maybe it's a special skill. Maybe not every actor can actually hit the target. Well, I got contradictory feedback, Joe Togan. I'm not thinking. I'm not reading too much into anything. It was very funny, and if it's something If it's something that he does frequently, I would like to look for a cut-up of Kevin Bacon yeeting things, because his form when he yeeted that fucking Frappuccino was hilarious. It was hilarious. He threw it in such a way that it didn't all come out the top and the cap didn't come off. It yeeted and exploded on set in a perfect way. So I'm just wondering if that's a thing he does or if it's a thing that he wanted to do. Yeah, he was the lead in Tremors. He was the heartthrob in Tremors, rather. The lead was the older man. But yeah, that was his breakout. Greenie was Tremors. I know that about Kevin Bacon. I know a little bit about his career. I know that he's been in everything and he knows everyone. I do know the 5 degrees of separation from Kevin Bacon meme. I know some of the pop culture. I'm not yelling at you, Greenie. I don't think he's attractive either. That's why I thought his character standing around topless, flexing his old man titties was actually really funny. He was really good in this. And I like this trend right now of doing the opposite. I talk all the time about how comedians make really good dramatists, and it's more difficult for dramatists to hit their comic beats. If you understand what I mean by that, it's hard for them to land a joke. Punchlines, being funny is actually very difficult. And so Peter Dinklage actually being very funny in this movie, and Kevin Bacon actually being very funny in this movie, really landed in the I shouldn't call her the black girl, but she was the token black girl character. She had the biggest laugh for me in the movie, and I'm not even going to hint at when or where it was. It was the biggest laugh for me. I had to look away from it. It fucked me up a little bit. It was so funny. I had to look away from the screen. And I don't let me forget that part. This is a grotesque violent movie. There was a lot of the movie that I had to look away from the screen. So they weren't leaning away. They were leaning as far away from reality as they could. So the movie that I watched most recently, the 2 movies that I watched most recently, Caught Stealing and Relay, were trying to rely on a reality world where no one had ever seen a movie and had no savvy, and I didn't like that. And this was a movie world where everyone was dumb because of pollution, and so it was very funny. It was very funny. I liked it a great deal. Would highly recommend it, but do not think that this is a movie that you're going to take your kids to and that they're going to be able to enjoy, because this is absolutely not a movie that should be watched by children. It is grotesque in the violence, and a lot of the violence doesn't end in lethal damage. It's just really gross. You got a wrench and a start, Danny? Oh, a star, I see. Yes, you have got a wrench and a star. The membership gives you special functions in the chat. I'm pretty sure it's rated R. Pretty sure. It's got pretty bad language. It's got pretty bad language, too. But it was very funny. As comedies go, it was very funny. Hello, Timothy. It was very funny. I liked it a great deal. Highly recommend. I think that for me, if I rate movies based on whether I would watch them again, I would watch Naked Gun again before this because of the violence. But I would share this with a girl before I shared Naked Gun with a girl. It's really good. There were a few scenes that reminded me of The Evil Dead. Like, it's that kind of funny. It was really violent, and everybody's really stupid. Everybody is dumb, brain dead dumb. But it's really funny, and you're going to go watch Naked Gun on Sunday? That's exciting. Not the coming Sunday, but the following Sunday? Yeah, the new one's really good. Naked Gun, the new one is really funny. I would go watch Naked Gun myself. I would go and watch it in the theater before I went and watched Toxic Avenger in the theater again. But I would absolutely roll up at a girl's house with Toxic Avenger on DVD. Like, let's check this out. Because it's real slow. I'm beginning to think they do that on purpose. start these movies real slow. Real slow. And so that might be a holdover. Well, it's also a retro 90s thing. I've noticed that the last two movies, Toxic Avenger and Relay, have both done they've done this retro 90s thing. So the first act is almost unwatchably boring. And yeah, the new Naked Gun is really good. Maybe. I haven't seen Mystery Men. I don't think Mystery Men was as grotesque and violent. I think it was more sexual in humor, from what I've heard. This did have several dick jokes and 2 pairs of naked titties, so. You get to see 4 nipples and an extremely large penis. So from that standpoint, it's like Mystery Men. Danny's like, I'm in. All I needed to hear was extremely large penis. I know that he's on like a 5 to 10 second delay from what I just said, but the count me in right after I finish. I shouldn't make fun. I knew that was coming. The titties! I started to elbow the person beside me and be like, boobies, but there was nobody there. I'm sorry, Danny. He's saying, no, 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 no. Delay, delay. It was the delay. He's on like a 10-second delay from me. So he started talking when I before I started talking about the titties. Oh man. Get rich or die trying. You thought you were gonna see 50 Cent's naked. You thought you were gonna see his penis. That's so funny that girls want to see our wieners. Morgan's gonna get herself in trouble teasing men's masculinity again. And I am teasing Morgan. She didn't do anything wrong yesterday. That was very funny to me, but I wasn't allowed to laugh out loud about it. Because that would have been rude, and I try not to be rude. Heard that, Greenie. You say things that make me grateful that I'm getting married in a few years. It was funny, Morgan. Understood, Danny. It is not, Angela says. I agree with Angela. Ah, that's funny, cowboy. I don't remember that. That's funny. That's fair, Greenie. I can tell that you are a heterosexual woman. I know that about you now. I think I've always known that about you, Greenie. I be bad at it. That reminds me of one of my very favorite jokes. I think his name was Joe Caparulo. He's talking about how he hates the dudes, and they're always talking about if you had $1,000,000, would you suck a dick for $1,000,000? You wouldn't suck a dick for $1,000,000. $1,000,000. You wouldn't suck a dick. And he's like, no, man. He's like, first of all, if somebody had $1,000,000 to spend on that, I think they could find somebody better than me, and I'd be crying the whole time. That's funny, Greenie. Oh God, you guys are gonna get me demonetized, and I haven't even had memberships for a full 24 hours. Oh God, Greenie. Yes, I don't understand where that one came from. I had to have a teenager explain that one to me when it first became a thing. I don't remember that, Cowboy. That's funny. I never watched Chappelle. Greenie's our drunk aunt, and she hadn't even started drinking yet. She just walks in the room. Well, I remember. Oh, man. So, yeah, that was this video. That was this stream. I just wanted to tell you, go watch that movie. It's actually really good. Hello, Stuart. Thank you for the compliment to my hat. You having a bud right now, Danny? That's funny. And that's funny, Morgan. Accurate. Somebody's been listening to hip-hop, Greenie. You haven't been to the theater since the original Hunger Games? I haven't been to the theater in about an hour. It's one of the things I like to do. I like to go to the movie theater. I like to watch when there's nothing else to see, nothing else to look at, where you have to pay attention, even when you start to get bored. Because like a movie like the Toxic Avenger, I would have never finished it if it were on TV or if it were on, like if somebody were playing it on TV. I'd just start paying attention to something else. I did enjoy it, Dave. It was very good. It was a lot better than I thought it was going to be. It has a lot of movie buff, cinephile stuff about it. Greenie is just oversharing. She is in a safe place. No one is gonna ask for pics. We all know that she has a man. Evidently, Morgan. There you go, Danny. You had to prove me wrong, didn't you? Greenie is the kind of woman that will. You're not offending anybody, Greenie. You're not offending anybody. This is the highest sort of compliment. I'm not. But you remind me of my grandmother. We were playing cards. Actually, there are two stories. All of my grandmother's funny stories are when we were playing cards. We used to play hearts as a family, hearts and other type games, and we used to play a lot of card games as a family when I'd visit my grandparents. And my grandma, she gets all pissed off at my dad in one game that we're playing. I don't remember. My dad was savage, and so she tries to do this. She tries to tell him, "Yeah, up yours." But she's doing it like this. She goes, "Yeah, well, up yours." She's just, ah. And we're all losing it. So then she starts doing it to each one of us individually. So we all just lose it around the table as she's doing it. And she's just getting madder and madder and madder, losing her fucking mind. Why are you all laughing at me? Oh man. And then she taught me a rhyme I wish I'd never learned. Oh, no, Uncle Santa, I don't. Not in the way you want me to. She How does she say it? Whenever she would Whenever she wouldn't quite hear what you said and she was in a good mood, she would say, "I'm sorry I didn't quite hear that. I must have an ear infection. I must need some penis in me." And I'm just like, "Grandma, what the fuck?" Oh, you remind me of that, Greenie. Yeah, I knew you would laugh at that one. Uh, Jesus Christ, Grandma. Cannot say that to me. I am not an adult man. Oh, man. So you're good, Greenie. I just have to clutch my pearls and act embarrassed. Hello, Fox Blast. How are ya? Yeah, I was paying half attention to the chat. They aren't dead yet. That's right, Greenie. And there are almost no consequences. So yeah, I have heard about nursing homes. But yeah, I was kind of playing a ghost while you guys were hanging out in the Discord, and I found that hugely enjoyable. You guys have really cool conversations. Fox likes cheese, evidently. Watching old people dance and get drunk. Yeah. A lot of them never even considered letting loose before the kids were entirely grown. I can't tell if my pants are too tight or if I'm just sitting here. I must have just sat here too long. Video's up, Jeremiah. Heard that. That's hilarious, Greenie. Let's do the twist. Twist around and then you shut. And then you sing it down and then you twist around and then you twist it around and then you shut. I don't know the twist. That's just the song I made up right there for you, cowboy. Okay. Oh. Hi, friend. Oh, heard that, Jeremiah. Hillbilly podcast. There he is. He's getting braver around me every minute. Hey, buddy, I'm not going to hurt you. You see how he just winked there? Scratched his face? He trusts that I'm not going to bother him. I put him some food out last night, and he seems to have got at it. Teach him the sound of the bag. I'm going over here. Here, Kenny. There you go, buddy. There you go. He can't quite decide if he wants to leave, but he likes the snacks that I got him. Well, that you guys got him, really. I picked him out, but you guys, not carrots. It's like, it's raisins, dried papaya, dried pineapple, dried mango, pumpkin seed, flaked corn, flaked peas, flaked wheat, peanuts, dried banana, corn, dried sweet potato, almonds, dried carrots, dried coconut, dried apple, dried kiwi, dried strawberry, and sulfur dioxide as a preservative. But he got freaked out about me tossing him that food. He'll figure it out that it's food and that I don't want to hurt him. I don't want to hurt you, Mr. Kenny. Kenneth Harnold. That's his name, by the way, Kenneth Harnold. He's named after Kenneth Arnold, the coiner of the term flying saucers, if you wanted to know. I'm going to go over to Painra, and I'm going to, damn it, fucking mosquito, charge my phone. I don't need to. I don't need to go up to Panera to do it. But I want a drink. I want a fruity drink. Something sweet. Tack up my mouth real good. And then I'm gonna come back to the tent, and we'll, what I might do is what we did yesterday, hang out in the voice chat on Discord with you guys, or I might just take some more time off, and then you'll see me around. You'll see me between 8 and 9 between 9 and 10 for the wind down stream. I haven't decided about that. I was encouraged to take a holiday today, so I'm doing my best to take the day off. And by now you no doubt know me and my desire for full transparency. We've got $10 in memberships already today, which is absurd. And I made $55 or $57, something like that, on the stream this morning in super chat, and that was just today. So I'm not counting on or discounting on being able to make that kind of dosh every day for the near future. But I think it will be paid out in installments rather than I can just grab it as it comes, because it doesn't even know that I made money yet today. It's going to tell me what my estimated earnings are in the morning. But I got the 4,000 watch hours notification right before I turned this on. So just give it a few more days and I'll be allowed to turn ads on for my shorts and for my long form videos. And then I'll just be recommending that those of you who watch these and really watch them for a long time, I'll just recommend that you get YouTube Premium. And then once we get a sufficiently large membership base that I don't feel like an asshole for talking to one or two people or whatever, however I'll feel like an asshole for excluding so many people is what it'll really feel like. I can do member only lives where we do something agreed upon as a group for however long we agree to do it. You around, Jeremiah? Already got your premium. See, the thing is, you guys, so many of you, maybe all 1,500 of you, but most certainly there are at least 100 of you, because you got to understand, I see my analytics. I got to put you down. I see my analytics. I see who my returning, I don't see my users' names, but I see who is coming back to the channel, whether they're subscribed or not. I see who's coming to the channel, whether they're coming for the first time, whether they're coming for the first time in months, or whether they've come every week for many months. And so I know that there are about 100 of you, maybe 150 of you, as much as 1% of my audience, who are already savvy enough to have already had YouTube Premium, and that when I'm talking my financials, I know you are who I'm talking to. The rest don't care, and that's fine. The rest are here for the ride. They want to see the glow up. Isn't that what they call it? The shaggies are roll ride. Yeah, I kind of upset somebody today by saying that, there's always another shaggy. Can you be named the Shaggies? Okay. The Shaggy in my name is less about the beard than the Shaggy Dog Storyteller. Do we all agree on and know that? Because I've heard some other ones that are pretty good. And no Morgan, +2 for the summon. Very good, Padawan. That's funny. I didn't catch what happened there. +1 summoning level for you. Oh, you're summoning Jeremiah. I missed. What is that hitting my foot as I'm walking? You don't. Oh, it's okay. We're good. Never mind. Got paranoid. Thought there was a critter inside my shoe. There is not. There is a lanyard. Whatever these are called. Thong. Master Jedi Jeremiah. There's a shrew. I thought for a second there might be a shrew in my shoe. That's not easy to say. But now I'm glad that I decided to leave the tent because Kenny wouldn't have got to get his snack today. I ate that burger already, Morgan. I almost called you Momo. Watch out for that. That's gonna happen. I ate that burger, thank you very much. It was a delicious burger, and it was indeed very squished. But it retained most of its warmth because the paper technology has gotten pretty impressive. Hey, Rach! I see. What's up, Dueno? I like that it has a little blue star. I wish I could change the color though. I would make you green. She calls me Shaggy, guys. Yeah, let me... Not groupies, because that's the thing, it's not groupies. What do they call people who follow... They call them deadheads, right? The people who follow the Grateful Dead? They just call them deadheads, right? You got awesome news today, Jeremiah? You forgot the jig was up, Rach? Power naps are good. Wandering listeners? Okay. I'm glad you got your reset. Resets are good. Well, we'll figure it out then. As far as a name for you guys. I'd prefer that you guys came up with it yourself. I just went with the regulars because that's what I call you. And then I can do different tiers where maybe the top tier is what you guys call yourself and the other tier is the regulars. I'm always open to suggestions. I don't know where my headphones are. Hello, Level Up. How are you? I don't know what time it is. Shaggers and shagettes. Another trucker. Top tier is the Shagmaster. You guys are gonna make me change my Patreon tiers to these hilarious things you're coming up with. Because right now I have them as sort of a post-ironic cult. Like Believer and these things. This Shagger. These are the Shaggers. These are the people in the group that are fucking cool. They're fucking cool. I'm sorry, I ellipsated. These are the people in the group who are fucking cool. Fucking cool. Yeah, the Shaggers. Those are the ones that are fucking cool. They're fucking cool. Sometimes I like repeating a joke 3 times in a row because sometimes my jokes are that subtle. Sometimes my jokes are just real fucking stupid. And it takes repetition before you're like, oh, he thinks he's being funny. Comedy does come in 3s. That's right. It's like, can I kick this? How many times can I kick this dead horse? Minimum 3. It's got to be at least 3 times. Shagger Nation. Sometimes, as Level Up has demonstrated, it only takes a terrible name for people to want to be a part of your fan club. Oh, that's a terrible nation. That's a terrible name. I would wear the shirt. How much is it? No, I don't watch the videos. It's a terrible name. Don't you love it? He calls his fan club the Shagettes. And the image is dogs dancing like the Rockettes in a kicking line or whatever that's called. The Shaggernauts is not bad. Shaggernauts might actually be my Rockettes kick dance. What up, Hunter? Thank you, buddy. Love you, man. I appreciate that. I almost said out loud I'm going to cut this stream off before anybody does that. Thank you, Hunter. Hunter has been telling me for months, it feels like. It's probably only been actual days, but it feels like months of my life he's been telling me that when I get there, he will do that. So thank you, buddy. Greenie. Now you are doing you now. Yeah, I suggested that I don't want to call you guys groupies, and then I was trying to think about what the people who followed the Grateful Dead around, and they were called deadheads. But shagheads might be good. What about shagheads? What up, Vito? Love you, Hunter. I'm really glad you bounced back from the other night. So chef's kiss. You just bounced back like so well. So few people would have bounced back as well as you did, man. You like the shagheads? Oh, that's not bad. Okay, yeah, give me a second. Let me get set up. Shagatonians. That might be a little bit too many syllables. Shaggy 2 Dope. And the 2 Wild Crew. Louisiana. Ooh, Louisiana's quarter is really cool looking. You guys ever seen a Louisiana quarter before? I'd never seen a Louisiana quarter before. It's got like a dinosaur on it or something. The Shaganites. Anyway. Huh. Oh, somebody's sitting at this table. Maybe I should be paying attention. Okay. Give me a second. I'm gonna go get something to drink. The shenanigans is not bad. Oh, heard that, Greenie. The shenanigans. Okay, Danny, if I don't catch you, I'm sure I will catch you, but if I don't catch you, be well. I'm gonna be right back. All right, I got something to drink. Yes, we can super chat, Alfonso. We can super chat. Big day for your boy. Yeah, he got it in 4 hours, in large part because of Alfonso. Can I minimize this? Do I have to see this forever? Oh. Oh. I have a very different UI than I used to have. Not very different, slightly different UI. I have some more moderation controls, and my poll looks totally different. Thank you guys. Thank you for being here for it. And thank you for giving me something to do to talk to people about taking my order for a drink. I think I just heard him call my name too. Give me a sec. Okay, I really like this citrus punch stuff from Panera, by the way. Getting high with the Shagonauts. Oh, Shagonites and Shagheads they're a neck and neck race. This is actually really close. This is really close. Gets you all the time, Danny? Sorry, I got you balanced on my leg. I left my backpack, so I left my tripod back at the tent. I almost said back at home, but... just gave myself a head rush. Yeah, we got a tie so far. Ooh, regulars is breaking away from shaggers pretty good. You want the shaggernauts? I think I'm kind of partial to shaggernauts too, the more I look at it. Regulars, yeah. What's the question you're asking me, Noxie? Oh, I can make it small like that? I really like the... Okay. So shaggernauts is the consensus in the actual chat. Some of these might be passers-by, but shaggers is definitely a no. Okay, Noxie. Is that better, Rach? Jeremiah. Jeremiah, your artistic contributions to the channel have been pivotal in a few of these live streams that we've had together. Fuck me. I don't think I can get it better, Rach. I don't think I can get it bigger than this. It won't stick. Yeah, Noxie, I'm trying to figure out what works for the most people. Uh-oh. Regulars has closed in for the tie. I don't know how long I'm going to let this... I don't know how long I'm going to let it go. Whoa. Where is Mecca? I haven't seen him since this morning. He bounced out. Oh, this is so good. I just emptied that. Ah. I had to go to the ammo store. That's funny. Have you guys seen the images that they've generated about that? Somebody generated an image of him as a mech suit. That was really funny. That's funny, Angela. Yeah, I haven't had to turn the trolls off today. Except to finish a thought. Pretty much, Selene. Very accurate and proficient, that's right. Well, say hi to Eminem. Yeah, the mecha pick was pretty good, wasn't it, Danny? Yep, still got a tie at Shaggernauts and Shagheads. That's interesting. Don't try anything funny. We got snipers trained on you from every position. Ooh, do you like Shaggernauts? Okay. Shaggernauts are trained to kill. I don't know that language. No, not that one, Cellini. The shaggy nuts, no. Ooh, Shaggernuts is crushing it for the first 7. Okay, I guess that... Do you guys like shag or shagger? I like shagonot, but you guys seem to like shaggernot. Shagster's not bad. That's more me, though. That's what I call myself. Hello, Neuron. But yeah, shagonot, I like that a lot. I like shagonot a lot myself. And it's the runaway favorite between it and shagger. So, okay. Shaggonot's the runaway favorite. I wouldn't even know where to get the rock, Ray. The Shagster and the Shaggonauts. Yeah, I like that. It's like Cosmonaut, yeah. And people who trip a lot of psychedelics call themselves psychonauts. So I like the Shaggonaut a lot. I like it a lot, actually. Okay, yeah, chicken. Are you okay? Is it outside of your car trip? That's a good thing, though, babe. If you're not going to be around as much because you're working, yeah, that's a good thing. Hello, Lebanon. How are you doing? I'm glad you're good, though, chicken. I'm glad you're working. It's not my favorite thing that I won't get to see you as much. Sorry, I'm anxious bouncing and it's affecting the phone. That's on me. I don't think we want to apply pressure on you to hang around beyond your... Yeah, heard that, chicken. Sometimes it sucks. For sure. Okay, take care, Danny. Thanks for being here, man. Work calls. I'm proud of you guys. Proud of you guys for smashing your responsibilities. Later, Shaggernauts. We'll workshop, but that'll probably happen. That's funny, Jeremiah. I saw the link. I'll check it out. Well, thank you for communicating. Thank you for communicating with us, chicken. We do love you. We love seeing you, so you know that whenever I'm online, I'll give you a great big howdy do. I'll be looking for you. I've been really good, chicken. I've been really good. God. I really need somebody to make me I just really need somebody, and I'm sorry, chicken, that I'm doing this. I'm asking for this, but I really need somebody to make me fan art of Joey Tribbiani from Friends looking over at a chicken nugget on somebody else's plate beside him in a bar and asking it, "Excuse me, not to be rude, but can I eat you?" I need that in my life. That was one of the funniest things. Poor chicken. Oh my god. I need fan art of that. I need it on like a great big canvas like this one up here on the wall. Just ultra serious. Just in my office someday. Because it was too much. It was too much. I know. It wasn't funny for you. I'm sorry. I am apologizing, chicken. I know. I'm going to bring it up every time I see you now because I'm not going to see you as often. So I have to reminisce with you before you leave. It's okay. Maybe we can get like we can do like a triptych where it's a long skinny panel of that and then a long skinny panel of your reaction and then a long skinny panel of me just dead. X's over the eyes. Hi, Arian. How are you doing, buddy? Hey, you're doing great, Angela. You don't have to speak if you don't want to. You can always just do the typey types. And if you just want to listen along, I do a lot of listening along because I feel the same way. Speaking in a group setting makes me anxious. So I feel the same way, Angela. We're all very proud of you for stepping so far out of your comfort zone. You've told us a lot about where your comfort zone was and it was being mistreated. So you don't have to worry about that anywhere you come where I'm at, for sure. Hey Yoda, what's up? I'm actually anxious about wanting another fruit juice. That means that I'm thirsty and that my sugar is low. That means I've negatively impacted my diabetes by eating so much candy. My day's going great, buddy. I went and watched Toxic Avenger. Just got out of the theater. That's what this video is about. It was really good, really good. Um, would recommend if you like really violent movies. Okay, the Shagonauts it is. Heard that. I like the Shagonauts too. Those are the people that I shout out, and then the Shagonauts. 1 to 10, 9. It's got a real slow start. I'd give it an A. I'd give it an A. It's got a real slow start. They really leaned into it's got a retro 90s vibe for a lot of the movie, and they really leaned into the slow start of old Hollywood. Old Hollywood had slow burns. I don't like that. And it almost took me out of the movie. If I hadn't gone and watched it in theater, I wouldn't have finished it because it's slow. But the feeling that I had walking out of the theater was the same feeling that I had walking out of Iron Man in 2006. It's a good movie. Genuinely good movie. I don't know a lot. Somewhere between 150 and 200. That's what I would estimate. A lot. 1% of my audience is 1% of my audience has been coming here every day for 3 months, and as much as 10% of my audience has come here at least one day out of the last 3 months. Yeah. That's cool, Jeremiah. You just really love WWE? 23 straight days. That's cool, man. That's cool. Do you do the WWE? It's a lot. Yeah, it is a lot. It's more than I could do. But do you have the WWE streaming service? I liked it a great deal, Victoria. It's not the kind of movie that I would usually watch. But did anybody watch that Rainn Wilson movie? It's called like The Wrench or something like that. It's a Rainn Wilson ultra violent um, superhero, anti-hero type movie. Does anybody know the movie I'm talking about at all? Rainn Wilson, the guy that played Dwight from The Office. When that show ended, he went and did this hyper-violent dark comedy superhero movie circa whatever that was, 2014, 2012. Similar. Similar to Deadpool. He wears that all red suit. It's similar stylistically in that it is grotesquely violent. Super. Rainn Wilson and Super. Similar theme, similar feel movies. Super violent dark comedy. Trying to take itself seriously. Super is really good, and Toxic Avenger was really good too. Toxic Avenger was better. But I did like 9 minutes on it at the beginning of the video. If you really want me to talk about it, I'm not going to do the 9 minutes over again. I like to keep this on and keep talking about it because I'll remember things that I didn't notice while I was playing it. And it reminded me of Super with Rainn Wilson. Glass? No. Glass is a different kind of movie. Glass is a much more, it's much more dramatic. This was hilarious and ultra violent. Like at one point, he literally runs up to a guy and grabs him by his arm and rips it off. And they just show the fountain of blood and gore from his arm being ripped off. It was awful. Yeah, I've seen Kick-Ass, yeah. The first one was good, the second one was derivative trash. But the first one was good. The first one was cute. Yeah, Victoria, Vicky. It is violent, but it's very funny. It's very funny, and it's Peter Dinklage. And so the thing that I kept coming back to is they had a lot of dramatic actors play comedic roles in this movie, and it worked. It worked really well because it's campy. It's campy. Yeah, it's more like what's the one where Ash goes back to, is it Ash versus the Evil Dead, where he goes back in time or whatever to the Middle Ages? It reminded me of that in a lot of ways. It's just a silly, ridiculous, yeah, like Men in Tights, but horrific violence. Horrific violence. I cannot underscore the violence. He rips one guy's skull cap open but doesn't kill him, so his brain is intact but his skull cap is ripped off. Like, it is horrific violence. But it was really funny. It was really funny. I ended up, over the course of the last 5 years, I watched a bunch of Hammer horror movies and a bunch of those campy old 60s movies, and it reminded me, it was trying to be like those in a way that I found unlikable at first, but the more I watched it, the more I liked it. I'm going to put you guys down for a second, get a refill. Oh, I didn't mean to say that you would know 60s movies, Vicky. I just ended up spending a bunch of time watching 60s movies. My most recent girlfriend liked black and white movies. Oh, I missed something. No, not offended. Not offended. No, I didn't get them. Oh, that might have been what I didn't get it at first. I I found it weird, but then once I realized what was going on, that all of the camp was on purpose, then I just leaned into it. Yeah, I didn't. I am an ultra self-serious person, so when I sit down to watch a movie and I don't know that it's going to be a comedy, I can be ultra self-serious about the beginning or well, at the beginning of the movie. And so I was ultra self-serious about this because you see Peter Dinklage and you think, okay, high drama. And that is not what they asked him to be in this movie, and it was really funny. They took the opportunity to basically make a movie with incredible special effects. All of it was practical, and all of it was not all of it was practical. Some of it was not obviously not practical, but Peter Dinklage was entirely practical, and that was cool. His prosthetics were incredible. His face, I've already said this, but the way that he was able to manipulate his face, or at least that they were able to manipulate the prosthetics in post, was pretty impressive. Pretty impressive. It didn't look, yeah, you could tell that the actors were having a great, you could tell that the actors were having a blast. You could really tell that Kevin Bacon was having a really good time hamming it up for the screen. It was good. It was a good movie. It would have been an A minus if I hadn't stayed for the credits to realize that it was made in Eastern Europe, and then it just became a flat out A. It was a good movie. He asked me for a scale 9 to 10, and I would say a 9. Hey, KJ, what's up, bud? You finally placate Rachel? Yeah, it's in theaters now. It's going to be in theaters probably for a minute, but it has a really, really funny after credit scene. A really funny after credit scene. Oh, Rachel changed her PFP on me. Almost didn't recognize you, Rachel. Didn't know you were here. I might have just been talking about you. I heard some of that. I might have been eavesdropping on you. Shaun of the Dead, serious but campy. Yeah, Shaun of the Dead taught me that movies like The Toxic Avenger can be very funny. It took me 5 watches though. I had to watch Shaun of the Dead 5 times to get over my self seriousness. Heard that, Rachel. Whose face is smiling at you now? Or maybe it's just not a smiling face. Same, Vicky. What do you? Oh, it took you a long time a few times watching it to realize that it was a comedy and it was supposed to be funny, or it taught you that movies can be funny, that serious movies about serious subject matter can be very funny. Understood. Understood. I guess Rachel has caught the bouquet. Oh God, they're going to become a Rachel Voltron. Understood, Vicky. Yeah, it took me a really long time. It didn't seem like that was laughing material the first several times I watched it. Like, this isn't funny. This is terrifying. But then I understood the joke. All right, take care, Vicky. Yes, you will. I will be here. I don't even know what time it is. I didn't even look. Oh, it's almost 7. Oh, that's perfect. I'll actually be able to have I'll be able to have a real day off. I'm going to take between 8 and 10 off. I'll be in the Discord, but I'm just going to take it to myself. And then we'll be back between 10 and midnight for this is all Eastern Standard Time zones. We'll be back 10 EST for Final Fantasy V. Charge my phone, get some water. Perfect. I can do about 15 more minutes of this today, and that's an 8-hour day. Most people only do 8 hours. So, thank you guys. Jeremiah was a bullfrog. Oh, that's awesome. KJ, yeah, I was hearing some of it. Yeah, it's interesting getting to talk to the author for the reasons to read it a second time, isn't it, Rachel? Are you going to read it a second time knowing what you know, Rachel? How do I use those? Does anybody? Oh. Thank you, Rach. 10,000%. Heard that, Rachel? I hope you understand. I love you like a sister, Rachel. You kind of look like my little sister in your other PFP, so I don't know. I don't know how they got those, how it picked. Thank you, Rach. You guys are gonna make me feel like a whole YouTuber and stuff. I do, Matt. Cool. Well, thank you guys for the memberships. Thank you for being here. There's no pressure to renew, but if you do, that's income that I can count on toward a house. And I'm going to be buying a laptop very soon. Very soon. Did I see that Alec was one of them? Alec, Morganar, Vito, and Mel. And Brandon Lowe just got free memberships to the channel purchased by Rach. That was very cool. That was very cool of her. And Rock. You know Hugh Rock? Thank you, Rach. That's cute. Don't even worry about it. Don't even worry about it, Angela. If you choose to worry about it, you can worry about it. That was really... I have got to buy a rock. I'm gonna see what happens when I click this. Okay, and when I click this, note to self, don't click that. It drops you all the way out of the stream. I do have to buy a rock, Jeremiah, and ideally a band to put it on. I did it right the first time too, Jeremiah. I respected my first wife. I did it right. Whatever percentage of your income it's supposed to be. Maybe, Angela. Yeah. She's something else. She makes me bashful. Nobody does that anymore. Oh, you guys. I didn't mean for it to become about that. I'm just happy to see my friends. That sentence ends there. I'm just happy to see my friends. I got to watch a really fun movie. I am clamming up. She makes me all bashful. I know, Rachel. You guys don't understand. I'm actually just a nerd. I'm a tiny little nerd on the inside of a big dumb man outfit. Big dumb man suit. I do, Angela. I don't mean to make it about, but I do. Yeah, Jeremiah, I was hurt as a young boy, hurt badly. And she makes me forget that it happened. Somebody hated that. And so really it's just about sustaining. It's about cultivating and building and growing it every day. Every single one of you, and I'm here to help you find it. I really am. I haven't seen Olivier in days. Hey, what's up, Tony? How you doing, man? I just went and watched a movie. It was a good time. I talked about it for like the first 10 minutes of this video. And now I'm just kind of celebrating. I'm just kind of celebrating achieving my goals with my friends. That's an interesting, Toilet. How you doing? Ah, the flu sucks, man. I hate to hear that. There's a lid for every pot. That's right, Angela. So do I. I went and watched Toxic Avenger, Tony. I liked it a lot. Understood, Jeremiah. I'm not going to try to push a woman on you. Oh, Toxic Avenger is a series that had already existed. I didn't know that. What up, Down? How you doing, man? I I don't actually know what you're talking about, Tony. Angela is a cutie. Okay, Jeremiah. I hear you, bud. Yeah, if it happens, it happens. But you're okay alone. But we'll leave your heart open, man. No, thank you, Young Chanj. Understood, Tony. They had a bunch of trailers at the beginning of the movie for movies I would just won't be watching. But I'm glad you like it. I am glad you like it because you like it, I got to enjoy that very, very excellent film. Are they a European studio? Trauma? Are they a European studio? Yeah, it's supposed to get, well, I don't know about supposed to be. It's been getting down to that cold up here, Jeremiah. Okay. This was very much an Eastern European film. Filmed in Eastern Europe, and just about everybody on the cast and crew had a Slav name or whatever. Saturday? Okay, Saturdays. Every other Saturday for the foreseeable future, KJ? I don't know how I don't know. I just know the credits were all OV names, and that it was filmed in Bulgaria. Do you know how to do you know how to pin things? There's a super pin that you can do in Discord. Do you know how Discord works? Because I can just set that up. I can go and learn every other Saturday. Okay. And that's what, 4 chapter chunks? Is that what you said? Prologue through the end of chapter 3? No, it's not McDonald's. Lamb. I'm being quiet because I'm letting the chat hash out what's going on with the book club. And then when I know, I will let you guys know. For sure, KJ. Hey, Cherry. And so you're going plot points. Oh, I'm sorry, Cherry. Did I not say hello? I'm sorry. How are you doing, Cherry? I'm just watching. I'm sitting here being tired, thinking about taking a nap for 2 hours before I do my late night relaxation stream, which doesn't make sense. So I'm not going to take a nap. That doesn't make sense. Okay, yeah. That makes sense. I mean, I am tired, Cherry. I'm relaxed. I was thinking about taking a nap, so I'm tired. Yeah. But that makes sense. KJ. Ah. It has been an eventful day for me. I'm glad you think that's funny, Cherry. Yeah, the Discord has been absolutely popping off. Maybe, Angela. Maybe. I kind of like this song. It's too repetitive, and I find that annoying. But I am the struggler. Yeah, the 6 hour time difference for sure. No, Cherry, I don't need a massage. My girlfriend would be mad if I told you that I did. Yeah, I'll work on fixing that when I finish the stream, Jeremiah. Fresh as a cucumber? That's a weird idiom. I'm not saying you're weird for saying it. I'm just saying that's a weird idiom. Work on that? Yeah. Weird idiom. They're all weird, Rach. Spanish, it's pull your hair. Are you pulling my hair? In Spanish, instead of are you pulling my leg? And pulling my leg is even weirder. They're all weird. My hair is dirty. I should have washed it better this morning. You wish. Oh, it is a normal thing to say. It's just it's a weird idiom to just think about seriously. Like, what does that mean? Do cucumbers not go bad? Cucumbers go bad very quickly. Hello, again, Arian. Rachel says she's more than happy to stay up late. Yeah, don't piss on my shoes and tell me it's raining. That one actually kind of makes sense because what that means is don't do something bad to me and tell me it's not you that's doing it. Cucumbers are cool. Cool as a cucumber. That's funny, Angela. Like they're just a lower temperature than the air? This dude a business owner. Oh, KJ. What are you apologizing for, Rach? Why do I need to scroll up? Oh, no, you don't have anything to... I'm the one who started the conversation by going, that's a weird idiom to me. You didn't do anything wrong. I'm the one who brought it up, Rach. You just said a normal thing that people say in English, and I went, that's a weird thing to say. Have you ever thought about how weird that is to actually, like, I'm as fresh as a cucumber. And then you walk into the kitchen and it's like, these cucumbers aren't anything approaching fresh. You guys energize me. Rach and Rachel, yay, they're both here. They are both on the stream together. They do exist as separate entities. And I do have to get out of this store. Oh no, I don't. It's Monday. I got 2 hours to get out of this store. I'm glad to see you do it, KJ. At Rachel Powers Unite. Rachel Voltron again. By our powers combined, they are Rachel Planet. He should, Angela. He's very good. Rachel Ranger. We need 5 of you, and we give you different colors. And Met can be your old guy's head in a jar. Hello, Diana. How are you? Is your name related etymologically to Diana? No, I actually can't imagine if this just became the Rachel chat. Are they Rachel and Rage? Maybe. I heard that War is very much like one of the Rachel's personality. I do remember you, Angry. How are you doing? Optimum Rachels. Wonder Twin powers, activate. That was the better one, Angela. You got us there. 2 superheroes who combine into one other. I could not reduce the number of superheroes. I kept getting more superheroes. Thank you, Angry. Wonder Twin powers, activate. By hanging around and not upsetting the other mods, Angry. Just be here a couple of times, have a good time, hang out, don't upset the other mods. You'll probably get it. Mod is how I can protect you from rogue mods, but mod is not going to protect you from Rach and the other snipers that I haven't named. Who's there, Angry? Heard that, KJ. See, this is why we crowdsource all of our humor, because I'm very rarely going to get the right pop culture reference. My pop culture references are funny because they're so wrong. It's not the mods are snipers. Be cool. Sure, you're fine, Angry. I have 2 hours. Straight shooters. You gotta be a straight shooter, dude. You got it? That does happen. I wonder if I wonder if August has ever come back around. Has anybody told August that I unmuted him? I don't know how he got banned, but it wasn't by me. Ow, my leg. Angry was gonna be a mod, but then she took an arrow to the knee. Yeah, screen door on a battleship. My pop culture references are wrong, lol. Like a screen door on a battleship. That's right, KJ. Yeah, I don't know what happened there, Rach. I'm sorry, Angry. Sometimes I gender people and don't mean to. Didn't mean to do that. Did you guess my pronouns? I didn't mean to. It just happened. I didn't mean to. Magic, yeah. Psychic. I cold read you. Well, you sound like just my type, Angry, if I didn't have a girlfriend. You should be terrified. Hey, Samuel. I thought somebody would get a laugh out of that. Down got a laugh out of it. Sometimes I just like to say absurd things, Angry as hell, Fish. You're mad as hell and you're just not going to take it anymore? You're a human being, damn it. uh, I heard you're angry. Yeah, please do like and hit that notification bells to know when I'm online and stuff. Please do that. That'd be very cool of you. I got 2 hours to do nothing, but I don't want to be here for the whole time. And I don't have to charge my phone here, actually. Maybe. Angry. I'm allowed to swear here. Oh, you're not allowed to say that. Yeah, happy, happy, happy. Like, subscribe, share. Bring your friends. Have a good time. The last time a girl brought one of her girlfriends here, they ended up in a spat fighting over the one of their boyfriends. I'd prefer you didn't. Kind of hurt my feelings, Angry. You don't need to. YouTube isn't gonna like it. You don't need to. Disgruntled as hell, Fish. I am the mildly irritated and also irritable Fish. Hello, Anthony. How you doing? What part of the UK you in? Oh, they were down. The one of them had a boyfriend, and then she was watching my stream, and she sent her friend here. No, I did it the other way around. One girl was watching my stream, and then she sent her friend here who had a boyfriend, and then it turned out that while the girl who had a boyfriend was watching the stream, the other girl was talking to her boyfriend. And then they got all mad at one another in the stream, and yeah, you're talking to my boy. Ah, that's funny. No, I can't, but I know you're not talking to me. UK all over the chat. Yeah, London Rachel's here. Welcome back, Cherry. How are you doing? So what's your story, Cherry? I can't actually see your PFP. Oh, it was funny down. I thought it was very funny anyway. I said, what's your deal? What's your story, Cherry? What's up with you? What are you doing today? The coffee is perking. Heard that, Dave. I'm doing great, Anthony. How are you, man? I'm just fidgeting. Just sitting here fidgeting. Just chilling, Cherry? Heard that. You want to be a sniper, Angry? Well, you gotta prove I can trust you first, bud. The Brazilian lady? Rach? Or we had another Brazilian in the chat last night, right? You like snipers? I like people I can trust. Angry. That's cool, Cherry. How do you use your chill time? I mean, obviously you watch YouTube live, but you're not only watching me because you've been in and out. So what else are you doing? Pew pew. Just follow in the ways of the Mecca, Angry, and you will understand. Brazil, Brazil. You have a Brazilian ex? Just be cool, bruh. Just be cool. Heard that, Cherry. What's on the menu? Lucky? I didn't bring my tripod today. How are you typing? You're a fish. I know that you're a human. Enchiladas sound delicious, Cherry. I had a hot dog earlier. I don't think I'm going to get anything else today. With what are you would love, Dave? You would love with my girl? Hey, Green Hood. Thank you, man. It's good to see you around. That sounds delicious, Jerry. Sounds like you've already. Sounds like you've got your night all planned out. Sorry, Dave. I spoke for that one. don't don't hurt him, Rachel. Just scare him a little bit. Oh my God, you guys. This is why I. Oh my God. I'm sorry. I'm fine. Please don't hurt yourself, Angry. The football chants, for sure. Tequila one time down? Oh man. Be cool, he's safe. He's a good dude. We like Dave. Don't hurt him. Just rough him up a little bit. He'll like it. Please don't be angry. That's not funny. Yep. That's 100% true, KJ. There are two types of people in the world. Those who drink tequila and those who can never hear the word again. I can't even smell the stuff. Can't even smell it. Yeah, it's not, we don't talk about that flippantly. And we don't make jokes about it. If you're serious, this isn't the spot. What do you mean, Morgan? Never, what does that mean? Forced sips versus drink. I understand, Morgan. I understand now. Everclear is brutal. And I hear you down about enjoying a buzz, but not really enjoying to be drunk. Never got the taste. Understood, Morgan. Understood that as well, Jeremiah. That's funny, cowboy. Heard that, KJ. Take care, buddy. Yeah, enjoy your work. Did he finally? He was. He was, Dave. I might have been dehydrated, dudes. Damn, that's good. Okay. Time is 4 minutes. Let's hit the 2 hour mark. And then I'm gonna walk back to the tent and I'm gonna relax until 10 p.m. Eastern. That's what's gonna happen. Not because I'm pent up, not because I'm keyed up, but because I want to be fresh for that stream. Hi, Rach. Thank you, Morgan. I feel like this one I've earned, and so I wanna enjoy it. I don't need to spend any more money. Cool as a cucumber. It's cooler than cucumbers in here, that's for sure. It's just cold bitch's tit in here. I may not take you on the evening. Sorry. I may not take you on the evening tent walk. But it's your favorite. Damn it, Rachel, you had to say the favorite part. What if I did it as a short? Would that be okay, Rachel? I mean that. I did drop you. I know. Okay. Dropped you like it's hot. What if I did it as a short? What if I just took you because, um, what's a little more? I'm sorry, Morgan. I really didn't mean to do that. It's a good joke, Morgan. You didn't upset me or anything. Yeah, because I don't know. I don't know whether I want to hit Taco Bell or Dollar Tree, and so what I was thinking is I wanted to turn this off and then just let myself impulse. And then what if I make a short? I'm asking, is it okay if I do what I want to do with my own work? No. Yeah. I just kind of want to walk. I don't want to be watched while I do this walk, okay? I'm gonna say it like that. I don't want to be watched for a few minutes. And so I'll make it short. I'll make it short once I've decided. Okay, yeah, thank you. I have never had friends to disengage from. So I'm learning, and you guys are teaching me a lot. I'll be here at 10. See, Dave, I can't schedule the screencast streams because it doesn't open the screencast. I'm off the hook. That's how it feels. Not even close. Down. Not even close to too big. No. I do appreciate you articulating this to me, Morgan. I'm the kind of person. I watched a movie, Io. I'm the kind of person who does kind of need it explained to him. Yeah. You guys aren't going to get mad at me. I just want to walk slow and decide what I want to do when I decide what I'm going to do. Okay. I'm just the kind of person who needs to be communicated with like this. Okay, I'm intervening. Angry, you've annoyed me. Goodbye. You're not stressing out, Angela. You're pissing me off. She's got enough shit going in her life to fucking argue with you. Okay, I understand. I understand where you guys are at. Cool. Yeah. Yeah, now I'm almost letting you, the original sniper, that's right. Now, and now I'm just letting you guys say goodbye to one another. I'm such a dork when it comes to being a host. Okay, let me gather up my stuff and then I'm going to say goodbye. Um, you guys know all the people that I owe my thank yous to at this point, so I don't have to do that as often for the future audience. But this one is very much brought to you by Rach. She spent $30 or $40 on this stream, so and this stream I also owe a special thanks to Hunter, my guy Hunter. If I'm a dork, I'm the coolest dork ever. And okay, you guys have bought into the Shagonauts, so that's happening. I'll fix that before my next stream. All right, love you guys dearly. Thank you for yes, Rachel. Like Rachel said, all the love. Thank you guys for all the love. I love seeing the goodbyes. This Walton's goodbyes. Take care down with the system. Love you too, Angela. Take care. All right. 3, 2, 1. Goodbye, guys.